Time to feed the trolls. I don't watch movies to read. Hello, this is Cute Fuzzy Weasel, and I have a better background. In this episode, we'll be doing some viewer-requested videos once again. These ones coming from user xxxallyssaownsallxx. Ex-lax. Salaxaro, Exicon, Galaxis, ex-lax. We'll be doing some videos from ex-lax. Now, originally, I didn't really want to do this user because her videos are all text. But thanks to the frequent efforts of a user called Rainbow Lizard 1, I've decided to just, say, why the fuck not? Now, ex-lax's videos are very short, often only ranging from 30 seconds to a minute long. So I've decided to do 3 of them. These videos were chosen by my cat completely at random. So let's start off with the first one on our list. And why is that, pray tell? Actually, you could more successfully argue that rap music is a form of free verse poetry. And secondly, rap music and all music in general really only endorses whatever it is the creator of said music intended it to endorse. Now, there are admittedly a lot of raps that endorse violence, the objectification of women, and anarchy, but really you can't look at those and judge the entire medium as a whole. Doing something like that would be like me saying, I think classical music should be banned because it endorses snobism. Once again, music only endorses what its creators intended it to endorse. And that's still your opinion. I don't have a problem with you having an opinion, but I do have a problem with you saying that everyone else needs to have the same opinion. That kind of thinking starts failed television stations. And trust me, you do not want to be a part of a failed television station. I don't really know what to say at this point. I mean, it's kind of the same argument. It's all your opinion. Which I'd like to add is fucking wrong. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean they don't have a point? At the very least, their point is to make money, which they do. But beyond that, there's a greater artistic interpretation of them that I think you're completely missing. And secondly, ban them for the safety of people's ears? I've never heard of a song coming out of whatever was playing it and physically assault someone's ears. Or if you're making the argument that perhaps they're too loud and it can hurt someone's ears, here's an idea. Turn down the volume. Okay, bring on the next video. Okay, make your case. Yeah? First off, adventure can have just as much substance as romance. In fact, I could make the argument that adventure has more substance behind it than romance. Because an epic tale can often include and overshadow a romance, and has the potential to integrate more themes into it. Oh, right, because putting your life at risk to stop an evil wizard from destroying the world, that's like nothing. I wouldn't do that if someone paid me. But trying to steal the heart of a walking corpse while being shagged by a dog? That's some powerful shit right there. And I gotta tell you, at no point in the entirety of the Twilight saga did I ever find myself thinking, Bella and Edward's love. It makes me wonder if I have a soul. Wait a minute, I'm an agnostic. I don't give a shit. Wait, Bear Grylls and... What? I'm Bear Grylls. I've survived the harshest environments known to man, scaled the walls of Mount Everest, and schooled Professor Snape on how best to drink your own urine from a snake skin. This is Man vs. Wild. Yeah, and only little whiny teenagers enjoy Twilight. You're welcome. Stephen Meyer stole concepts from Anne Rice, and her literary talent has about as much prowess to it as any book you'd see with Fabio on the cover. Oh yeah, well of course nobody but Meyer, and Anne Rice, Algernon Blackwood, Kelsey Cole, Nicole Peters, Penelope Cole, L.A. Banks, Joss motherfucking Whedon, Kim Harrison, D.N. Simmons, Chris Murray Green, Barb Hendry, Alyssa Day, Jennifer Rardon, L'Oreal K. Hamilton, Brian Stableford, Rachel Kane and Carrie Higgs, Marlene Perez, Nathan Long, Lindsay Stans, and Colleen Gleason. Aside from all those people, nobody has ever had the idea of mixing vampires and werewolves with romance. No, she's fucking not! Yeah, I know, all the cool shit, right? Give me a wannabe necrophiliac any day. You're right, ex-lax, they are better. That's why, unlike all the characters in Twilight, I can remember all the characters in Harry Potter. And I'd just like to point out that I can remember Bella and Edward. From the entire Twilight series, those are the only two names I can remember. I guess that just goes to show you how memorable and likable all those characters were. You know, like, the Asian and her dad that I can't remember. He did stuff. I know he did stuff. And the short dude and oh, Kool-Aid Man. I remember Kool-Aid Man. Bella is quite possibly one of the worst female protagonists I can think of. Edward's a constipated-looking, sparkly vampire who's such a pussy he eats vegetables. And the wolf dude is a dog. I would be happy if you named one interesting character from the Twilight series. And just for the record, after doing a little bit of research in one of these cuts that you're not gonna see, I've come to the conclusion that fucking Dobby, is way more memorable, likable, and complex a character than Edward. Just food for thought. Okay, alright. One more video. Let's see what this is.
Myself. Yeah. To one to be.
Oh god, okay, people have been finding dinosaur bones for thousands of years. In fact, it is widely held by most archaeologists that dragon, ogre, and griffin myths may have been a result of early dinosaur bone finds. The first usage of the word dinosaura was in 1841, over 150 years ago.
I love the way you walk, lady.
Accidental fossil finds account for most dinosaur dig sites in the world.
On my street, I wanna run.
Can you by any chance give me an example?
Can't seem to move my feet. It seems that
Woman coming from one of man's ribs and hair that gives someone super strength? That's as solid as a rock of ages, my friend.
give it to me, come on. And my heart, it just skips up.
You're right, it is too easy to get into heaven. That place ought to have some kind of litmus test. Hello, my good and faithful servant, and welcome to your everlasting rest. Here is a number 2 pencil and some scratch paper. And I hope you were good at trigonometry, because that's kind of a big thing here.
The shorty like you, get with.
And thanks for exposing yourself to be a complete fucking moron. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go watch some Latin Way.